Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Star Wars Rogue One, or as the thing gets usually done, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So, I'm not going to say everybody who stars in this because it's more of an ensemble cast, but a couple of notable people make an appearance, in my opinion. So, you got Ben Mendelsohn, who I like in pretty much anything he does, regardless of the quality of the actual movie itself. It also has Forrest Whitaker. Again, same thing. He usually does an excellent job. And then it also, of course, Mads Mikkelsen, who is always a win. There's a bunch of other people too. But, so what the storyline of this is I'm assuming by now you've seen episode 4. If you haven't seen episode 4, I guess spoiler alert for the opening crawl and opening scene for that one. But with episode 4, it's like Princess Leia is like on a diplomatic mission / she has the secret plan to the Death Star, so they're trying to get it, and then she gets intercepted by a Star Destroyer. Yeah. This movie, Rogue One, is the story of how they got those plans. I very much enjoyed this movie. I will say that I still think that episode 7 is my favorite, but objectively, this one is a better movie. 7, because it's just 4 with better graphics, but this one I think is objectively a better movie. I think the writing is good. The total and complete lack of plot armor is really good. Just the pacing and the visuals and the struggle and just everything about this is really, really excellent. Other than it is also, because of, as I mentioned before, the total and lack of complete plot armor. Body armor. So the thing that I don't like about this personally, that does make it a better movie, is that it has a bit of the horror movie element quality to it, where like with a lot of horror movies, as the horror movie goes on, our main cast just keeps on getting picked off one by one by the big baddie guy. In this case, it's like, hey, motherfuckers don't have plot armor, so if they get in a situation, they might actually fucking die regardless of how much of a main cast you might think they are. So I think that makes for a much better movie overall, but I like a movie where the people that I like survive. And that doesn't really necessarily happen in this movie because of just how it's designed. So I get that, and I'm okay with that. I just, I had, I'm not going to say anymore because I don't want to spoil who does die. But yeah, so this movie has excellent pacing. The graphics are great. It has the standard awesome scale that the Star Wars movies do, and it has great vistas and outdoor set pieces and all that jazz, along with having actually well-written characters. Another thing that I will say about this, though, is that, so, I didn't watch Firefly back in the day, because I was like, space western, not really my thing. I don't like westerns, so why would I watch a space western? But somebody convinced me to watch Serenity, which is the movie that comes after Firefly. So I watched Serenity, and I was like, this is the greatest movie ever made, I have to watch this show now. And I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed that show. But I did see the movie first, so some, I would say, pretty important things that happen to main characters I knew about before watching the show. So, if you think you have any chance whatsoever of watching the show Andor, and I highly, highly recommend Andor because out of every Disney live action show that has come out, it's the only one that I have seen that I would recommend. It's good. It's fantastic. It's actually just a good show, not just like it's Star Wars and I guess it doesn't suck, so I guess it's a show you can recommend. No, like straight up, Andor is an excellent, excellent show. But Andor is Firefly, Rogue One is Serenity, okay? So just prepare yourself for that. And maybe watch Andor first. Anywho, that's kind of the big things about this movie. I also, the voice of the android in this is my favorite android voice out of all the androids that I've heard in this entire Star Wars franchise. Although I did like the one in Solo. Not necessarily, the entire plot of Solo, but Glover's hard to go wrong with, and I liked his android voice in that one. So, but I still like the android voice in this one more. It's just this one I think had a bit more to say. But yeah, really good movie. Again, I like episode 7 better, but objectively, I think this one is probably the best Star Wars film that has come out. So give it a shot and let me know what you think. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.